Sunday morning, we are going to be seeing some winds picking up following that frontal passage that we had overnight into early this morning. That is going to be bringing us the concern for some tidal flooding, but it's also going to be keeping us feeling like fall. We'll be having high temperatures in the 70s, lows in the 60s for quite a while. Now we are moving into a bit of an unsettled pattern, so we do have chances to see some isolated to scattered rain showers. So a good idea to break out that rain gear and keep it on hand. It's not a washout any one day, but we will have some of those rain showers around. So that cold front has made its way out of the Outer Banks. It is going to be eventually stalling just offshore in the Atlantic for a couple of days as high pressure tries to make its way in. High pressure will fully influence our weather later in the week, but until then, we will have this front here that will be bringing us some disturbances as we head into the next several days. So dew points for this morning are starting off still quite high, still very humid out there in the mid to the upper 60s. But as we head throughout the day today, dew points drop. So we'll see those dew points around noon reaching into the low to the mid 60s, and then that's going to be dropping even farther into the upper 50s, low 60s. Not really feeling much humidity out there, hardly any humidity at all by the evening hours, 6 p.m. on Sunday. And then as we get into tonight, check it out. Dew points drop all the way down into the 40s. Very dry air, not feeling any humidity. We get to stay with that dry air for the day on Monday as well as Tuesday. Then dew points rise a little bit into those low to the mid 60s, so you'll feel a little bit of humidity out there as we get towards the middle and end of the work week. We will be seeing some scattered rain showers for this afternoon and this evening. Some activity out there already in the morning hours, and could have a couple of rumbles of thunder mixed in there as well. Heading into the night tonight, we should be drying out, and then getting into the day on Monday should be a mostly dry day, maybe a stray shower. Inland should be able to see some sunshine, but along the coast we stay cloudy as we move through the day on Monday. Heading into your Tuesday, that's when we will be seeing the potential for some scattered showers, as we do have some impacts around that front, a low pressure system developing around it, so that could fire off some scattered showers later in the day on Tuesday for us. It is getting very windy out there. We'll have north winds gusting up to about 20-25 miles per hour today. That becomes northeasterly winds that will be 25 to 30 miles per hour for the day on Monday and Tuesday. That will be bringing us a rough surf, a high rip current risk out there. It's also going to be bringing us the concern for some tidal flooding, so be mindful of that. We've got nuisance tidal flooding during high tide cycles 10 a.m. Monday, 11 p.m. Monday, and then what we should be a little bit more concerned about, minor tidal flooding as we head into Tuesday during high tide 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. So we'll keep you updated on that, but just be mindful that throughout the beginning of the work week you will come across some flooding, especially when you're in those flood-prone areas. That's where we're really looking at seeing these impacts. As we head throughout the rest of the week, high temperatures will be staying right around those mid-70s. Will be windy for the first half of the week, staying cloudy and seeing the chance for some isolated to scattered rain showers out there Tuesday and Wednesday. Then we'll see plenty of sunshine out there for the second half of the work week.